We are going to take a look at Parliament today. There is this guy here. The name is Honorable Nomvalo. He's going to ask questions, to a member of Parliament, actually former member of Parliament. The lady actually was a member of Parliament, and so he's going to ask him some very interesting questions. Let's take a listen to what he's going to ask them. Please, guys, while you are doing that, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. That will be appreciated. Let's go. Nomvalo, take air, my guy. Let's go.
So, are you still a member? Are you still a member of the ANC?
I am a member of the ANC, but not in the structures of the ANC. And I've indicated, should I be appointed in the position of the Deputy Public Protector, it means I must actually relinquish my membership so that I can be impartial and apolitical in the office that I'm going to be occupying.
My understanding is that you joined the ANC because you believe in its policies and you believe to it as an organization. Is that correct? And that is why you are still a member of the ANC.
Earlier, there's a member that asked the same question. And the worry is that with this particular ideology, wouldn't it compromise other ideologies? And I said, remember, it's the same ANC that has actually led the peaceful transition of South Africa. No bloodshed, nothing, which is what the ANC and its policies is about. Peace is what the ANC policies promote, regardless of our diversity, how we perceive the world in a different way. At the end of the day, we have to know how to manage to live together in order for us to get to have what I'm sure we are calling it even today, the Rainbow Nation. And we say Rainbow Nation because we acknowledge the diversity of South Africa.
Yeah, I can see that you have very rich credentials. You've been deployed in various areas. And you were deployed by the ANC, that is correct. For instance, as a deputy minister.
In Parliament as a
yes.
member?
Yes.
I'm sure even yourself, it's through a political party.
So you were accounting to the ANC. You've been accounting to the ANC as a deployee.
When you are in Parliament and you come into Parliament through a political party, you actually deal with Parliament business according to the mandate of your political party or ideologies of your own political party. But like I said, understanding this position, and I'm happy for now, I'm not in the structures of the African National Congress, and this is why I thought this might be a good time for me to actually look into a position of this nature, because by not being in the structures, it means that it actually opens me up to participation in offices and work, like the work of the Office of the Public Protector. And I've actually also indicated that once I'm a member, then it means even the membership will actually be relinquished in order for me.
So if you are not appointed, then we are not going to withdraw your membership from the ANC. You'll continue to be a member of the ANC.
I think maybe let's not talk about possibilities. Let's look at what the situation at hand provides for us. Because for now, what you want to understand from me is that you have a background of the African National Congress. Do you want to get into that office to go and promote the African National Congress? And in no uncertain terms, I've said I am coming in there in order to represent South Africans.
Okay, now let's go to another one. Do you know the investigation methodology that the public protector adheres to when they conduct investigations?
Can you repeat the question?
The investigation methodology that they adhere to when they conduct investigations. Do you know it?
Investigative technology.
Methodology.
Oh, methodology, okay. Methodology, it's actually in accordance with the provisions of the Public Protector Act number 23 of 1994. If you look at clause 6, section 6 of that piece of legislation, it actually takes you through all of the steps that needs to actually take place. And some of them have actually already articulated, like investigation of improprieties in the public sector, maladministration in public service, also being sure that local remedies have been exhausted, and also with the investigations to also manage to apply mediation, manage to negotiate, manage to advise, and doing reports, putting reports together, and those reports are supposed to be public.
Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt
Yeah,
you.
she's
Yes.
explaining
I
a
think
lot.
you are a bit peripheral. This is not what I was looking for,
He's
but
explaining
because
a
of
lot.
time, I will move to another one. Because the follow-up question from that question was going to be, in that methodology, do you spot any deficiencies which might lead to a possible success when the matter is taken on review? When the report is taken on review, are there any deficiencies that you spot from the investigation methodology which make the review applications against the public protector's reports to succeed? Will you be able to answer that question?
I think there will only be review where there is discontent. And then the matter or the outcome of a process will then be taken for review by the court. Because public protector reports can only be challenged in a court of law.
No, again, you are not answering my question. Let's move to another one. With regards to the time frames which are prescribed by the project plans, which are drafted by the investigators and approved by the senior investigators, there are time frames which are outlined in terms of when investigations must be completed. Are you aware of that?
Yes, I am.
Can you tell me of two time frames? For instance, with regards to matters that involve corruption, what is the time frame?
And normally the time frames are part of the annual performance plan of the public protector. So which means this is the information that we will find in the annual performance plans of the public protector, depending on when the matter was reported and the calculation of when the conclusion of the matter will actually have to take place.
Okay, then the last question. Even though I know that there is no way that you can be objective on this one, because you have told us that you are a member of the ANC. With regards to the Palapa matter, and the president of South Africa is your president. Now, with regards to the Palapa matter, the public protector makes a finding that there is no wrongdoing. When foreign currency was hidden under mattress, and then they say there is no wrongdoing. What is your take on that?
Like I've indicated earlier, recommendations of the public protector should be regarded as binding, and that is based on case law.
No. You are giving me a principled position. That is not what I'm looking for. Here I'm talking about the findings and your take on the findings. Agiri, you have a legal background and you have some legal knowledge. So you can make your own, you can dissect in terms of your own understanding of the law, that this is where the report got it wrong, and this is where the report got it right. Now the question is, in relation to the findings, not to a principle of what must happen, what is your position in terms of your legal knowledge and in terms of your legal understanding? Was the public protector correct by saying, when she said the money that the president was correct by putting the money under mattress?
Thank you. For now, you're saying
But that's not what the report is saying. But I'm sure you get the question. The report
I
is
get the
not saying the
question.
president was
I get the
correct.
question, Chair.
It's not the context, but I think you get what he's trying to answer. Okay.
Yes.
You can
I
switch
get
off
what
the
he's
mic,
trying to
Mr.
answer,
Mvalo.
which actually opposes me putting forward a principled position. And what is being demanded is my personal opinion on a matter I have not investigated. Because if I had investigated the matter, I would actually have my own personal opinion. For now, I think what we need to do is just to understand the competency of the Office of the Public Protector and the fact that these are independent Chapter 9 institutions in terms of the mandate as given by the Constitution. And this is why, therefore, there is no way in which personally I can just be in the position to interfere in the outcome of a process.
No further questions. Thank you.
I think one of the things that I have noticed when people go to interview, especially in Parliament or in the judiciary, you remember there were interviews about a judge, and people, when they come there and they will ask questions, you know, I don't like this thing of people explaining a lot of things. Like, you explain as if like you are getting into a defensive mode, you know, it becomes a problem, you know. And also when it comes to the Palapa thing, I think she should have said, well, I did it. Now, I'm not trying to make it or suggest how he should have, you know, it's her business, right? But what I would have said is, listen, I was not part of investigations, so I don't even know how did the public protector came to that conclusion, whatever. So I'm not going to be able to comment. But if maybe I was part of the investigation, perhaps I could maybe, you know, explain more and maybe put my position. That's it. You close it there, it is done. You know? That is just me looking at everything else, because you see, when you were a member of Parliament, and worst part of it, you are still a member of a party, and you go for interviews like this one, it's not gonna be good for you. Trust me, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. Trust me. Even the people, I don't think that there are people there, except maybe the ANC people, who are trusting her, you know. Because, guys, I know that people, they always say, yeah, when I get to the position, I will not, you know, favor my party, what. But when you get there and there are things that are happening, they will call you. They will be like, man, yeah, I went to something, man. What. The next thing later in life, 5 years to come, maybe 10 years to come, and then there are investigations, she is there. You know, I'm just saying, guys, that it's very difficult, and I don't know why people want to be in these offices while they were still in a political part. I don't know, guys. I'm not saying people should close doors, but I don't know. It's going to be very hard, you know. Anyway, tell me, guys, what do you think? The interview. Oh, by the way, these are interviews for public protector, a deputy public protector. Okay, so they are happening now under Parliament, under Justice and Constitutional Development. You can go and watch the whole interviews. Very interesting questions there and everything. Ladies and gentlemen, please, thank you for watching. Please like the video, guys, and you can subscribe if you are new and you like the content. And if you want, you can also share. All right. Thank you, guys, for watching. You have a good day. Sharp.